The Houston community began holding their own trainings in Texas in 1992. The sites were leased for the weekend and required moving from the original location at Camp Choye in Livingston, Texas, to 3 other sites over the years. The dream of owning our own site became a reality when new warrior Scott Cole, Compassionate Rabbit, graciously gifted the community with land in North Zolch, Texas, some 90 miles north of Houston. Scott's family had owned the land for several generations, and it was given to him by his grandfather. The land of my grandfathers was born.
The 25-acre site that we see today evolved over the years from an open field through the hard work, gifts of time, and donations from men in the community. Men from all over the world have come to LOMG to staff and train. Over 7,000 have attended the New Warrior Training Adventure Weekend here. The site has bunkhouses and bathrooms for both staff and initiates, accommodating up to 100. The dining hall has a large commercial kitchen with meeting space for breaks, sharing of meals, planning, and ceremony.
On the east and south sides of the building is the elder porch that offers room for sharing, rest, and storytelling. The site has 3 meeting buildings which are used for all the weekend trainings and ceremonies. The lodge keepers have created a magnificent area for ceremony in the southwest corner of the land.
All ritual space is sacred. Oftentimes, ritual space has a center or core. The circle of stones is that core at LOMG. Primitive cultures have created circles like this, as seen in Ireland, England, France, and around the globe.
Like Stonehenge, stone circles are believed to be spiritual and astronomical connections for the people, places to touch and encounter the mystery of life. The Circle of Stones at LOMG is a place of encounter with the greater mystery of spirit and connection.
The vision of creating a circle of stones for LOMG was presented to the LOMG board by warrior brothers Lionheart and Kevin O'Brien, Wild Bear. After consultation, discussion, and approval from the board, the project began. The financing of the project was largely underwritten by Kevin and a few others.
A limestone quarry in Buda, Texas, was the womb from which the stones were quarried. After choosing the stones, a date was chosen to transport and set them. 2 18-wheel trucks were required to transport them. The placing of the white limestones took an entire day. One of the forklift drivers was a woman. She wielded the stones like they were feathers. About midway through the day, Benny the foreman was asked if he knew what we were doing. "Oh yes," he said, "I know, a sacred space, a circle of stones."
Setting the black granite center stone was done last, with the community invited to participate. The arrow points north, and the hole is an entrance to the womb of Mother Earth. It holds the ashes of many departed brothers.
Scott and Lionheart were present as the stones were delivered and supervised their placement. The circle of stones manifested their consolation every day.
Through the last 20 years, several warrior brothers, young and old, have asked for their ashes to be entombed into the center stone. Beautiful ceremonies have been conducted to honor each man as his ashes are entombed.
Since the stones were first set, the morning circle for every NWTA at LOMG has been conducted at the Circle of Stones. The directions are welcomed and the new brothers introduced to this sacred place. Frequently, the names of the brothers who have passed are respectfully called out in remembrance during this special ceremony.
Often during an NWTA and at other events, Men will walk to and sit at the circle of stones to meditate and enjoy the peace and serenity of this most sacred space.